Namaste children, welcome to Crystal Maths. Today we are going to see how to find square root of any number using prime factorization method. Let us see the problem. First one, 7744. To find the square root of this, we have to first factorize this number. Let us divide by using that one 2. We should select a prime number and then still we are getting the last prime number as n. We need to stop that one. Till that we have to do the prime factorization. We got the last number as 11, so we have to stop. Now write down all the numbers in product form. Write everything in product form. Afterwards, underline two numbers. Make sure each pair have the same prime factors. Now, take the square root on both the sides. Write one number from each pair. Multiply and write that answer. 88 is the answer for this problem. Now, let us see next problem. Similarly, we can factorize this problem also, this number, by using prime numbers. After writing that one, same way write in product form. We can count 2's also for our clarification and confirmation. Then underline two numbers in each pair. Take square root on both the sides. If you are, how many pairs if you count, it will be easy for us to do. 5 pairs were there, so I am writing 5 pairs over there. Each number from one pair I mentioned, and if we multiply and write, we will get the answer as 96. Let us see one more sum. Find the smallest number that to be multiplied or divided with 1458 to make it as a perfect square. For this number also we can use the same procedure. First, we need to prime factorize this number, 1458. We are factorizing in a usual way till we are getting prime number at the end. Now, write down the numbers in product form. Underline two numbers as pair. Make sure that having same number. Now here 2 is left over without pair. So 2 is the answer. Either if we multiply 2 on both the sides, it will be, we are getting perfect square. Or if you are dividing 2 on both the sides, 2 will get cancelled, we will get perfect square. So anyhow, whatever it will be, 2 is the answer for that. So to find the perfect square, now we can divide. First we are doing that one multiplication. If you multiply, we will get one more 2 on right side also. Now we can underline easily. And to find the perfect square, underline that numbers. Then write one number from each pair. 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So that is the answer for this one. 54 is the answer for that. The same way, if you are dividing also, we will get it. Let us see. See, 1458 by 2 will give, we can take the prime factors. Product form itself we can write it. And if you divide this one by 2, the 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Now we have the remaining numbers in pairs. So if you are taking square root, you can write one number from each pair. This side we are having 729. Square root of 729 is 3 3 pairs of 3's are there. So 3 into 3 into 3. Answer is 27. That is the answer. So it's a way we can find the smallest perfect square that can be multiplied or divided to make it as a perfect square. First, prime factorize that one. Second, write it in product form. Third, underline that number which doesn't have pair and write down that number either to be multiplied or divided and to find the answer or make it as a perfect square. Clear? Next one. Find the square roots. Find the smallest number that is divisible by each of the numbers 8, 15 and 20 to make as a perfect square. First we need to find the LCM of that numbers. After that 8, 15 and 20 we should find the LCM. In normal way we will find that one. So if you multiply everything, we will get the LCM of that. So LCM will be equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 2 into 3. So the LCM is 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2. The answer will be equal to 120. That is the answer for this one. To find the number, that is the perfect square number which is dividing 8, 15 and 20, we need to see the product form there. Which number doesn't have pair? 5, 2 and 3. Those numbers to be multiplied on both the sides. That is 120 into 5 into 2 into 3. If you multiply, you will get that answer as 120 into 30. That is 3600. So 3600 is a perfect square. That is the square number we need. If you divide the square number by 8, we are getting the answer without any remainder. The same way 3600 by 15 also we are getting that answer in same way. The same way, if we divide the 3600 by the last number as 20, we will get that number without any remainder. It is divisible. So, what number we multiplied here? That is 120 into 30. 30 is the required number to multiply, and the square root of the particular one is nothing but 3600 is. Thank you for watching and for your support.